trading using EMA 9 and EMA 20. And I've also got EMA 200 here just for supporting my trade idea. And I'm going to be teaching you how to effectively utilize EMA 9 and 20 so that you can maximize your profits and increase the probability of a winning trade. Now, before I go there, I want to talk about my paid mentorship, which is basically a price action trading course where I'm going to be introducing you to the stock markets. I'm going to be giving you an introduction to candlesticks. What are the various types of moves that the market makes? What are trend lines? What is a support and a demand zone? What is a resistance and a supply zone? Then I'm going to be talking about popular chart patterns. Then I take you through multi-time frame analysis, and I teach you how to use stocks, how to pick up stocks for intraday and swing trading. Then I talk about popular indicators which are utilized by millions of traders in the market to enter and exit or to help their price action trading, like RSI, MACD, moving averages, volume, ATR, V.I.P. Then I talk about the various order types. I talk about stop loss, how to calculate your stop loss, how position size before you enter a trade. And then I offer you 4 trading strategies for intraday and 4 trading strategies for swing. And these are strategies that have been there, that have worked in the market. And you get access to a mobile app and you get access to a website. So whether you want to watch my course on a mobile or you want to watch it on a laptop, and in the mobile, my mobile trading app, Let's Make Money Trading Hub app, works on Android as well as Apple devices. And this course is for a lifetime. Unlike other trading courses, you will get lifetime support. There's a weekly call that we have for query resolution. So you have a support for a lifetime, not for 1 month or 2 months. And like other courses, just not either swing or intraday. This is both, giving you a grounding, and you can choose what suits you. And you will have access to a premium community of traders who you can collaborate with, share your ideas, trading ideas with, share your success and your failure with. Because trading is a very lonely profession and it's a single game, unlike football or cricket. So if you are serious about trading, why not fast track your journey to financial freedom by joining my paid mentorship? The link will be in the description. And now let's go to some stocks that I have picked for this session. Now, if you see here, I'm looking at little spinners. I'm on the daily time frame. And if you see here, the stock is above the 200-day moving averages. So it's if I come here, it's basically above the 200-day moving average. So it's in a long-term uptrend. And if you see here, there's a double bottom here. Price is broken below EMA 200, and then finally it has managed to break through again. Now, if you see here, this is the EMA 9, the cyan color line or the light blue line, and the dark line is the EMA 20. So what you need to do here basically is you need to have a scanner which gives you a EMA 920 crossover, and then you have a list of stocks. Then you go through these stocks. I'll take you through these stocks and tell you what to do and what not to do. Now, since we are in long-term moving averages, it is relatively safe to go long. That's point 1. Point 2, this crossover has happened here, right? This crossover has happened here. And let's say you discover this stock on the 3rd of December after this candle is formed. So the 9 EMA has not only crossed over, it's starting to move away also from the 20. And you have this candle where you got 3.91%, right? And the volume is also above the 20 period volume. And you can have gone long here above the high of this candle. right? You went long here, and your stop loss is below the low of this candle, or any other strategy that you choose, depending on if you know what you're doing, then you will keep an appropriate stop loss for just for showing it here and keeping it here. And you're in a swing trade, a delivery trade, and you get filled in. You kept it above the high here, a few pips above the high here, you get filled in and you are making money. And if you chose to trade your stop loss, you would have been taken out here. But if you want to exactly follow the crossover strategy, which is not advisable, but then some YouTube videos will tell you buy when the 9 crosses from below 20 above the 20 and sell when the 9 crosses below this. So instead of trailing, had you followed this strategy here, then you would have basically you would have you would have after the close of this candle, you would have basically sold at market the next day. So you would have not made much money from here to here. If you have been trailing or following some other strategy, you would have gotten out early. So you saw we looked at a couple of things that the price is in a long-term uptrend because it's above the EMA 200. We have the crossover. We have a nice candle here, and we have taken an entry above the high of this candle, stop loss below the low, or some buffer, or whatever strategy you want to follow, and you would have made money. Now let's come to ITI. ITI, if you see here, the price is, let me zoom in. We are on the daily time frame. Price has been basically consolidating here, just been consolidating here, and then finally the bears win, price has gone down. And the price has gone down here, and let me zoom in. Price has finally gone down here below the 200, and here bulls are trying to come back. So bulls are trying to come back here, and then you have this crossover. You have this crossover, and you saw this is on the 7th of November. So you saw that the 9 has crossed the 20. And if you look here, it has closed above the EMA 200. So the next day, you have this on your scanner. You enter long here. Your stop loss below this. You enter long above the high of this candle here. And you are making money. Your stop loss has not been hit, and you continue to hold the trade, and we are now in January. From you entered on 7th November, and you entered at, let's say, 277. Price has gone up to 550, 540. Almost double, right? Just using this simple strategy. It's as easy as eating a chicken lollipop or just a plain sugar lollipop, isn't it? So that's what comes when you know what you're doing. This is just one way to make money in swing trading. There are plenty of ways. But you need to know price action. You need to have proper mentorship. Because if you just follow a few random videos and don't know the entire picture, you are going to end up losing money. It's not a question of making money in one trade. It's a question of being profitable over a series of trades. A series of trades, right? Now, let uh, let me reset the chart, right? So we went here above the long and we made some money. And you're very happy, right? Now let me show you one thing. This candle, this candle, how much percentage is it? 14.86%. You went above the high here. Where is your stop loss? If you kept a little buffer below the low, you are going to keep a 20% stop loss, and fine, it turned out this way. But are there any guarantees that it would turn out this way? How do you know that the price wouldn't have just come around here and hit your stop loss? Because most breakouts fail. This is the first attempt here. Could have easily come down and taken your stop loss and you would have lost 20% SL. So don't get excited. Look at what you're doing. Just don't look at crossover strategies that you see on YouTube, and I'll also show you that, wow, man, you're making money. I'm a genius. You are a genius. You're watching my channel. You're going to make money. No, sir. You're not. No, ma'am. You're not. If you don't look at the entire picture, did you see? Did you see this volume candle? Did you see the volume is good, right? 17 times. Very nice. That's all good. But did you see? Just look on the top side. Just look at the percentage. 14.86. Are you going to take such a big stop loss? I would not recommend this at all. At all. Even if you're a positional trader. At all. There are 2,600 stocks in the stock market. Why are you so desperate? Why are you so desperate that you will go and hunt every crossover, irrespective of what's happening? Please don't do that. That's why I said invest in yourself, in your training, and then after learning, implement and enter the market. Otherwise, market will definitely take your SL multiple times and you will end up spending thousands and lakhs giving it to the market and then later on pulling your hair and getting frustrated and then finally giving up and saying market is a gamble. No, it's not. No, it's not. You don't know how to drive a car and you want to uh, steer a plane, you want to drive a plane, you're going to end up killing yourself. You won't probably be able to even start it, let alone take off and land. So now you've seen how to enter, how not to enter. Although it's profitable, but it could easily have been a loss-making trade. Now let's go to Zomato, the app that everybody loves. I love Zomato. I'm sure you do as well because that's how we order our pizza, our Chinese, our other stuff, right? Few clicks and your food comes in half an hour, 1 hour. Right now, look at Zomato. Let's zoom in. Price is in a long-term uptrend. And here you see a crossover here and you wait for confirmation. You can enter here. And now that you know what you know, because the previous stock, you're going to check, oh, it's just 2% right. So here you enter above the high here, stop loss. Where will you keep the stop loss? I'm going to ask you. Where are you going to keep the stop loss? Just a minute, I'll have to zoom in. I have to zoom in here so that you are able to see. This is not exactly come out right. It should come here. This is a crossover. It should come here. This is a 2% move, right? Now, right? So now you can take a stop loss here. Where would you keep your stop loss? You can keep it below the low here. If that's what you choose to do, or you can keep it some other place. Depends on whether you've had training, you've not had training. I would like to ask your opinion, viewers. Where would you keep your stop loss? I've just placed it at here below the low of the candle. What would be an appropriate place to place your stop loss? I would love to hear your views. So I place it here, and you see we are making money. We are making money. We are making money, and depends on how you do your stop loss management. You are the money right up to here. So you entered at, let's say, 260 to 50, price has gone up to or close. This candle closes 297, 297 and 297 and 260. So you made 30, almost 30 bucks. 30 bucks is almost like sort of 10 to 12% you have already made here. And if you know how to effectively manage your trade, you would have made a reasonable amount of money. There is a good chance that you would have made almost close to double digits, if not more, with effective trade management. So tell me, viewers, how would you effectively manage your trade? I've given you an entry, I've given you an SL. Where would you place your SL? This is a simple crossover strategy that can yield good dividends provided you know what you're doing. I've even given you hints on how the price has to be above a moving average. So it's clearly in a long-term trend. So the chances of the price remaining bullish are higher. And you have your crossovers. And now that you have your crossover, you are in the money. Plus the bands, the even 9 and the 20. There is a gap here, meaning that there is vigor in the market, price is moving. Of course, you can use a combination of other indicators to add more confluence and more winning probability in your entries and your trade management. Like I say in my videos, there are plenty of ways to bell a cat, and this is a simple and effective strategy where you can make money. And if you look at other stuff, like I told you, make sure that you don't enter on a candle which is like 15-20% in a single move, because then where are you going to keep your SL, right? So if you follow this stuff, and I've kept it very, very simple, I've not complicated it. I could have got 5 more things into it. Since attention spans are short, I'm also keeping it short. If you want to make money in the market, you need mentorship, you need collaboration with like-minded traders, you need to invest in your learning, and you need to implement and spend time in the market so that you are able to consistently make passive income and over a period of time become financially free. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so already. The bell notification for getting notified for new videos. I wish you happy trading, and I'll see you in the next. Thank you for watching.